Greetings YouTube, Ronin Frog 87 here, and continuing on with our ban list series, I wanted to discuss, a two of the most controversial cards to come out in Yu-Gi-Oh in a while, and those are the Fire and Ice hands. And I'm really conflicted on this one, guys. I mean, that's why I didn't put in the title what I think they should go to, because honestly, I don't know. I just want to have a discussion with you guys on exactly where the hands should go at. Should they stay at three? Should they go to two? Or should they go to one apiece? Now, there's a lot of arguments as to why the hands should be limited to at least two or one. I mean, first of all, let's look at, well, first of all, let's talk about the positive things about the hands. I mean, the hands have made non-competitive decks competitive and playable. I mean, you can just put, if you have like four to six slots left in your deck, you just put a set of hands or two of each. I mean, they made worms playable for goodness sakes. I mean, put the set of the hands in my volcanic deck, and I've been topping my locals. Yeah, granted, it's not regionals and whatnot, but it's. I mean, I still pay money and I still enter like a 30 to 40 person local, and I still able to top for it with fucking volcanics, for crying out loud. So yeah, I mean the hands have made non-competitive, or decks that are like, just need that one extra little push to be competitive, and they've made them competitive. Now, people can also say that's, you can also look at the other side of the coin and say that that might be a bad thing, where you have cards that just go in everything. Some people say this lacks creativity and whatnot, and but you can always argue back and forth whether or not making the hand splashable is a good or a bad thing. I mean, they promote deck building, but on the other hand, it's like if you have slots to fill, well, just put the hands in. And another argument you can make against the hands is that they're a little unfair. I've been hearing this a lot from especially from like really ultra mega competitive people that play like Georgia and Hat and Mermail. I mean, not Hat, excuse me. That play Mermail and Georgia. Decks that don't play the hands or that really don't need them. Especially from them, they're like, oh my, when I summon them, they're like, oh my god, those fucking hands are so annoying. They need to go to one. They need to do this. They need to do that. Yeah, I mean, from what I'm seeing, it's like most of the competitive scene is like the ones that have the big problem with their hands. I mean, you can also, they make the arguments like, oh my god, they make scrubs competitive and whatnot and yada yada, and some other funny shit. But yeah, I mean that's the like the big problem with the hands is that basically they can just wipe your opponent's field out. And then you can argue again, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe, people shouldn't overcommit to the field, that they punish people who overcommit, at the cost of just a few life points. Crash into your opponent's monsters and blowing up their background and then blowing up their monsters and then summoning a free monster. That's what the hands allow you to do. And that's why I'm conflicted. These both sides of these arguments as to where the hands should go, should be limited or not be limited, just left alone. And, yeah, I mean, um, and then if we do limit them to what number? I mean to two. I mean if you limit them at two, people will still play them. I mean people only play two of each all as well, and a lot of decks as well. I mean if they only have like four slots, those are gonna be hands. And not everyone plays a set of three. I mean a lot of people just play two and two. And then if you limit them to one, would you like? Will people even play them at all? I can see some people might splash in them just to get the extra pop or whatever. But I don't know. It's like I see a lot of people if they're out one, I see a lot of people just dropping them, and I can see some people trying to make them work. But who knows? Well, all right, guys, that's what I think. I'm really conflicted on this. These are some of the most controversial cards to come out in a while, and I'm really conflicted on whether or not they should be limited or not. All right, so let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'm Ronin Frog 87. I bid you farewell, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.